welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking all about my silk press experience. So if you haven't noticed, my hair is straight and bone straight. It has been a pleasure, okay, to revisit having straight hair. I got it done on Friday. Today's Wednesday, so it's been about 5 days, and it's been a breeze. It's been fantastic. It's been it's been so much fun to sort of have straight hair again. So I think the last time I straightened my hair was about 2 years ago. Yeah, so the last time I straightened my hair was 2 years ago, when I started transitioning, and that was when I got my last cut. So I've done a silk press, and I've also trimmed my hair at long last. It's also been about maybe say a year and a half since I last trimmed my hair properly. So before I get into the silk press, if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit the subscribe button below, and also leave me a nice little comment down below as well. And without further ado, let's get into it. So like I said, I did this on Friday. It's now Wednesday, so I've had this in for about 5 days. I think it's doing pretty well for that amount of time. I'm trying to keep it for about maybe 2 weeks, so we'll see how it goes and stuff like that. Yeah, so I decided to get a silk press just because I know my hair needs a trim. And by the way, if you hear airplanes flying above, I live close to an airport, like they'll be flying. So yeah, I decided to get my hair straightened because I needed a trim. Like, I could feel like my ends were not as healthy as I'd like them to be. And if you guys don't know already, my ends are colored. I did it myself, so there's always that kind of risk that you will damage your hair. So you'll probably see it when I turn around or in some of the clips. But yeah, my hair is colored. So the ends were a little bit, razzle dazzle. So I was like, let me get a trim. I've been honestly postponing this trim for a while because I thought they were gonna cut off all my color, and I didn't want that. So I was kind of hanging on to them. But yeah, it all worked out in the end. So the salon I went to is called Elite Hair Lounge, and it is in, they've actually got 2 branches now. So there's one in Lewisham and there's one in Stockwell. So I went to the Lewisham branch. So when I actually went after my lectures, like literally when I left the lecture theatre, it was sort of raining, like drizzling, and I was like, this is a fantastic day to get my hair straightened. It just had to be raining that day, so it was windy, it was raining, but I really couldn't cancel it because it was on the day. So what can I do? So turned up at the salon, and yeah, I was seen to straight away. It was actually pretty quiet. I think there was only like one other person in the salon. Yeah, really nice sort of decor or layout of the salon. Really clean, and sort of it just looked nice, it looked professional. And yeah, so I haven't been to that branch. When I first got my relaxed haircut, I went to the other branch, so this was my first time at this particular branch. And yeah, they offered to take my coat and put my bag like sort of where I was going to be stationed, which was really nice. Okay, so we're going to move on to like kind of the process of what happened. And the stylist at the salon, she kind of was like a little bit camera shy, or she didn't like being recorded. So some of the clips are a little bit short, so you do have to forgive me for that. But she was nice enough to like sort of, we came to like a compromise where she would let me sort of record like the last sort of few minutes of a process. So if it was like a blow dry, she'd let me record like the last section of the blow dry, which I was perfectly fine with because not everybody's comfortable with being on camera. So like I really did appreciate that she let me do that. And the first thing that they did was wash my hair. So I got my hair washed. Bless the girl who washed my hair, because I turned up with pretty dirty hair. It had gel in it. I blow dried it previously, like 2 weeks before or something, and it just wasn't, yeah, it wasn't clean at all. So she had to wash my hair, I think it was about 3 times. And every time she shampooed it, she would sort of part the hair to sort of look at the condition of the scalp or whether the scalp was clean, which I appreciated. So yeah, that was nice, and I opted for a treatment. You don't actually have to do that, but I thought if I was going to get my hair straightened, I might as well get a treatment. So I got a treatment, and yeah, so I sat under the, she put like the treatment in my hair, and then she put like a plastic cap or plastic bag kind of thing on, and then she tied it with like a cotton wool band sort of thing. I don't really get the purpose of that. Any hairstylists and stuff, you can enlighten me, but she put that around just to secure it. And then I sat under the dryer for maybe about 15 minutes or so. So after I was finished under the dryer, the stylist then came to wash my hair out. So she washed my hair, rinsed the treatment out, and then we sort of, you know, proceeded to combing or detangling my hair. Okay, so the first thing she did was she detangled my hair with like a wide tooth comb. And then she blow dried it. So of course she had already put my hair in like sections and stuff like that, and then she blow dried it. So she blow dried it with just like a comb attachment first, and that's, you know, typically how I would do it as well at home. And then the second time round, she actually blow dried it again with a paddle brush this time. So when she blow dried it with the paddle brush, my hair was definitely, you know, a lot straighter. So yeah, when she paddle brushed it the second time, my hair was actually a lot straighter than it would have been if she had just left it with the blow drying it with the comb attachment, which was pretty cool. So, you know, for me in future, if I want to blow dry my hair, I think I actually might start blow drying it with a paddle brush and sort of like a concentrated nozzle, which is what she used. So yeah, and I think that makes the whole silk press thing easier if the hair is already straight enough before you flat iron it. Okay, so after she paddle brushed it, or paddle blow dried it, she then went on to silk pressing the hair. So then she straightened the hair. So she put in some heat protectant then. So yeah, she then went in with the silk press. So literally like a standard silk press, she sort of did, you know, the roots first, then put the comb there, and then went through the whole hair strand. So I think for the like 90% of the hair, it was like one pass, which was, like, I appreciated the fact that it was just one pass. You know, we're trying to minimize our heat damage here. The most she went through my hair was like twice, if she did that. But yeah, the majority of the time, it was just a one pass thing. So yeah, so this is what my hair was looking like after she straightened it, and as you can see, my hair kind of grows in like a V sort of pattern. So I thought she was going to trim my hair in like a blunt cut, so I thought I'm going to lose a lot of length here, but she didn't actually do that. She actually sort of followed the sort of shape of my hair, which I also really appreciated. And like as you can see, like the middle part of my hair, like the middle back part of my hair is the longest, and then yeah, the outer sections are a lot shorter, but I feel like that's because sort of, I'm just growing my hair out. It hasn't been that long, so you know, like I feel like this length is equal to the back length, but because it's in the back it's longer, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so that happened, and then you know, she then went on to trim my hair. She did a very light trim, so she said my ends weren't too bad. So luckily for me, she did a pretty light trim. Yes, she just went through the hair, trimmed it, and then after she had finished with the trim, she then went ahead and sort of bumped the ends a little bit, just, you know, to just sort of frame the hair a little better. And yeah, after that, I think she put in some like finishing spray or something like that at the end, just to make everything look nice and shiny. And that was literally about it. I will leave like pricing and everything and whatnot, and location of the salon and the stylist's name down below if you would like to go there as well. She was really good, she was really nice, really friendly, had a good chat, and yeah, it was just a good experience overall. I'm very happy with the results. So yeah, so when I got home, so listen, when I left the salon, it was windy with it was raining, but not heavy enough for an umbrella, so like very light rain. So I actually went to the salon with a headscarf in my bag, so when I left the salon I put a headscarf on and went home like that with the headscarf on. And I've actually been doing that like everywhere I go. Literally, the headscarf is in the bag. The headscarf is in the bag, because if it starts raining, I'm gonna have to cover it. I'm trying to make it last for as long as possible, so I'm not taking any chances. The umbrella and the headscarf and a clip and a hairband go with me everywhere now. So literally for maintenance and stuff, I will literally just wrap my hair at night, and that is pretty much it. So far I've only lightly sprayed it with the olive oil sheen spray by ORS, and I did that very lightly at the ends, like literally held the can like very far away, so I don't want to get it weighed down this quickly. So when I got back home, hair was slick, very slick. It was so slick, and it was just light, fluffy, airy, all of that. Right now it's a little bit more frizzy because, like I said, the weather this week and probably for the next couple of weeks is going to be a little bit rainy, not rainy, a bit humid. So yeah, it's frizzed up a little bit. It's not too bad after like I unwrap it in the morning time, but during the day it'll get frizzy, but then when I wrap it at night it's okay. So this is how it's looking like right now. It is still very flowy. If you can see, it's still pretty light. But yeah guys, I've got some length. I'm pretty much back to where I was when I first did my big cuts, when I had my relaxed hair. So yeah, let me just show you from the back again. I've shown you already, but just so you can see the frizz and all of that. I hope that's not blurry, I really do. But if it is, I guess you can see the length anyway. So yeah, this is how the hair is looking from the back. It is, yeah, as I said, a little bit frizzy, but for the most part, it's still slick. And I can actually reach the back of my hair now. And guys, like I'm literally almost bra strap length. My bra is here and my hair is here. So I've got a little bit of a way to go. But you know, it is what it is. Like my hair will grow. Hopefully like the next like 2 years or something, like my hair will be bra strap length, hopefully. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Like as I said before, everything will be left in the description below. If you have any questions, of course leave them in the comments section below and I'll get back to you as always. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one.